It's Phil, and I want to talk to you about the Akashic Records. So, what is the Akashic Records? That sounds very interesting and weird and awesome, especially Akashic. It's kind of a word. What's going on here? So, Akashic Records comes actually from Akasha. Akasha is the Sanskrit word for ether. Now, ether is a very broad term, but the Akashic Records is a concept from time immemorial. It's found, this concept is found in books in India, like the Vedas, that are, more than 5,000 years old. People don't even know when they got written. So this concept is ancient. People over the ages have always been connected to this. It's a very field that always existed. And in this field, information gets stored like a big database, or you can see it like a big library. It is not a big library, but it's easy for us to understand the concept of a library. So let's take a library, right? In this big library, all the information is stored from the whole universe, including all the planets, including all the souls on every planet, including all the stars, including all the concepts, including all the trees, everything. Like everything is recorded, like as if everything has a book in the library, right? So if you wanna have a book about the oak tree in your park, there is a book on the oak tree in your park. But what is very interesting is that there is a book about you. There are actually multiple books about you. And that are your personal Akashic Records. Now, what is in that book of you? In that book of you are all your thoughts, all your emotions, all your experience, all your life lessons, all your promises to yourself, the whole deal. From the very first conceiving of your vibration into every body that you lived in, into every reincarnation that you lived in, up until this life. That's a lot of information, because this is not your first life. Most of us has lived thousands and thousands of lifetimes. So it's all recorded, and you can dive into these books. It's like, adventure after adventure about things that you actually as a soul already experienced. So not everyone is ready to learn about their past lives, and they think this life is already difficult enough, and I understand. But for this life, it's also very profound, because what does the Akashic Records can teach you about this life is, why did you came to this earth? Why are you here right now? What are the lessons that you came here to learn? What was the intention that you came here with? And how can you align yourself with that intention? That's all in that book. And when you connect to the Akashic Records, it's like tuning your vibration, like a radio tuner, to this very specific field called the Akashic Records. And when it's tuned, you will be able to ask questions and receive information. There will be intelligence there that is able to contract and get the information of that very vast field of information. It can get all the information that you can have right now based on the question that you ask, and send it to you. And this information is absolutely profound, because, for example, you can ask, if you're in a rut, if you're feeling down or depressed, hey, Akashic Records, can you give me the root cause of why I feel down? And they will have that answer ready. This is the root cause. Can you tell me how I, with ease, can get out of this emotion, or with ease get out of this situation? Can you give me practical actions I can do that are completely aligned with me to get out of this situation? And it's easy for them. It's just like, oh yeah, here. So even if you're not in past lives, it's so amazing to just have that companion in this life. And that's why I love it so much. I was connecting with a couple of my students yesterday, and they were talking about that they just had the most beautiful reminders They connected, they felt very loved, and they just had the reminders that today should be a day of rest. They had many things they wanted to do, but actually the Akashic Records said, hey, you did a lot. You can take a break, take a walk outside and enjoy the sun. You're working a lot. Now, just that reminder, it's a very simple reminder, but if you're just working and you're not talking with anybody and nobody sees that actually you need a break, they definitely see you need a break. And maybe out of that walk, you have all of a sudden mental capacity to think about something broader instead of constantly the problem solving that we can find ourselves in. It's an amazing assistant. It's an amazing assistant that can read your energy and constantly wants to tell you what's best for your soul at this moment in time. So I just wanted to give a little what is the Akashic Record. I absolutely love it. I do group lessons into it. I also do private lessons into it. But the easiest way for someone to join is to join one of the group lessons. You can see on my website, which is the next one. And I would love to give this skill to as many people as I can. So yeah, let's all get Akashic. Much love.